Hiding is at the bottom of the tone scale, Andy. And you're hiding. So you got to keep that in mind. Either the tech works or it doesn't. It's such a, just robot and out of communication. And, it's like, well, what is it? Does the tech work or not? If the tech works, hiding is at the bottom of the tone scale. They're hiding. That's what they did. They ran in the building, right? That's hiding. That's not confronting. That's not enthusiasm. That's hiding. But they're going to pretend it isn't because I'm an SP. But that's bullshit. You see what I mean?
Yes.
And communication is the universal solvent. That's what Hubbard said. Either they are in communication or they're not. See? Talk to OSA. Talk to us. You can talk to OSA all the time. But you can only talk to us once in a while. You can tell Gavino is sticking up his ass as far as his lives. You know that they got the top executives locked up out at Gold Base? You know that they do Ray Midoff? You know that Miscavige actually beats up Sea Org members? That's
Why do you talk about the tone scale, Tory, when you don't even use it? When you say hiding is on the tone scale.
Hiding is at the bottom of the tone scale, and your guys are always hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm willing to talk to you guys any day.
That's not true.
It is true. When have I not talked to you?
Oh, cool.
Talk to me.
I'm talking to you right now.
All right, I'm good. I think that's fantastic. See, but you laugh at me and make a little snotty snide thing and say I'm 1-1.
I didn't
but
say.
I'm not laughing at you.
I didn't say you were 1-1.
He's honestly happy to be
laugh.
talking to
You said you were 1-1. I didn't say you were 1-1.
I didn't say I'm 1-1. You people constantly say any critic of Scientology is 1-1. And that is not true. I'm saying on the net. You don't read it because you're not allowed to. But if you went and looked, whenever we post things, the Scientology guys that post on the net constantly say we're 1-1.
Are you
But
acting in a
1-1 is covert.
manner?
No. I'm not. I'm out here recording what's going on.
You're recording Drew record me?
No, I'm recording this area, what's going on. You guys were in hiding. I'm glad you came out. That was
We're in
good.
hiding.
You came out.
Well, you were in high. You guys all ran inside when we showed up. Well, I'm glad you came out to talk to us.
Our normal routine.
Yeah, I know your normal routine is to run inside,
Your normal routine
come up
is
with a game
inside.
plan, and then come outside. Well, I'm happy you're out here talking to us.
Yeah, I'm
so,
glad you came out.
I'm happy you're out here.
Yeah, I am too.
And before I leave, you're going to shake my hand.
We'll see about that.
Okay, well, I won't leave till you shake my hand, so you'll be shaking my hand, basically. Because you're my buddy.
I'm your buddy.
You are, man.
Okay.
You're smiling. You can't stop smiling. You know.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. What do you think of I'm hanging out with Tory today? Does that make me PTS?
Make you PTS.
Does it? A potential trouble? Am I a potential? But I've always
Why
been.
don't you ask Tory?
Did-
She would tell you.
Okay. Well, I want to know what you think. If
What?
I'm talking
What does
to
it
you right
matter
now.
what it
I'm in common. I care
don't
what you
know
think.
Not to talk to us.
I care what you think.
Okay.
Okay.
Go in, right?
You gotta go in.
No? I'm out here with you guys all night.
Oh, cool.
Good, cool.
Awesome. Are you fed?
came out of
Did you?
hiding.
Are your bowels
Not
empty?
fed yet.
I can go get you some pizza across the street. I would.
It's fine.
Would you like some pizza? I'll go get it for you.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Well, I'm glad you're saying hi. I'm just.
Yeah, I am too. How long have you been in Scientology?
Long time.
How long? You're not that old to be in a long time.
He's only 32. He's 32 years old. Are you 33 now? Or are you
Were
still
you
32?
born in it?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
You joined?
Have you handled all the stuff that you wanted to handle when you first came in?
Yeah, I handled quite a bit actually.
That's good. I'm glad you got what you needed out of it. So, all right.
So what do you think about DM beating up staff members?
Who?
David Miscavige?
Where are you getting the data from? If you're
That's
getting it off
a
the
guy
internet,
that-
I don't believe
No, a
crap.
guy that I had dinner with who worked with him for 15 years.
Well, why would
And
he beat him?
a guy that I went to a party.
Well, why would he beat him up? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? It's really an odd thing, isn't it? And I talked to a guy who was like a tall guy, and I said, I don't get it. I mean, how could Miscavige beat you up? He's a shrimp, right? And he said, well, he never beats up people by himself. He comes with big, tough guys. And first of all, you're in the church, so you couldn't hit him back because he's the head of the church. And secondly, these big guys will beat the shit out of you if you hit him. So, I think about people like you, and I think, well, what do you think about that? I know it's easy to just go, it didn't happen, because I did the same thing when I was in. It's like the plexiglass comes down, you don't really hear it. I didn't either. A lot of people told me a lot of stuff I didn't hear. You know what got me to listen?
What?
One guy, this was the beginning of it. One, I got to the top of OT7, and it didn't work. So that was number one. And I was on it for 7 years. And I tried to make it work. I really did. It just didn't. And Miss Scavenge finally had the event and said it didn't work because they trained us wrong. And then he said, okay, so you need to go back to the beginning and start over again and pay for it. And I said, wait a minute. You know, if I buy a car and I spend a lot of money on it and I drive it home and it falls apart, they're not only going to, a good company is going to bring you a new car and throw in a CD. And this is before every car had a CD. Right? And I got back a form letter saying, we'll see you at Flag when you have your $25,000 to pay for it again. And I said, that's bullshit. So that was number one. And number two, I was part of the top secret mafia here, run out of OSA Inc.
Top secret mafia.
That's what I call it. It's a gang of OT7s and OT8s, run by Bill Yachty and Gavino, who's here in the Sea Org, who basically are set up on the internet to stop communication. That's it. And once I realized that was it, I said, I didn't get into Scientology to stop communication. I'm a free speech advocate. I thought we were for free speech. So that was number two. Number three was when I said I want to quit, and they all kind of gangbanged me and started screaming at me, and I went, that's it. That was really what I learned. Those are the three things. And the medical abuse, where they, you know, I'd seen too many people die in Scientology, and I know 7 kids who killed themselves.
Who were in Scientology?
Yeah, they were all kids that were raised in Scientology. And most of them wanted out. There's no way out. There's not a way out. You can say you can leave, and you can leave, but if you know it's not easy. It's not like, I want to leave. Okay, see you later. It's a long haul. And it's not nice. And then once I got out, even when I left, I said, I'm not going to do picketing. I'm not going to speak out. I'm not going to do anything. I'm leaving under the radar, that's it. And the person who was helping me said, and she only helped me come rest at her house, said, the only thing I'm doing is what I wish someone had done for me when I left the city. That's it. We don't want you to do anything else. And they never did ask me to do anything else. The only reason I started speaking out was because Scientology kept picking on me, and they wouldn't talk to me when I was talking to them in Boston. And I was like, Scientology is based on communication. And they were filming me like you are. They wouldn't talk to me. And I was like, what is this? When did this start? I got in 69. Nobody was around with cameras filming people. Yeah. Yvonne Jentz, who started Celebrity Center, said, how are you ever going to get SPs back in if you don't take them out to lunch and talk to them? You think anybody in here would talk to me? Hell no. Have they ever taken up my offers? Come on over. I'll talk to you anytime. No way.
She's invited them over to their house. Her house.
You can come over to my house and talk anytime. I'm fine now. And I don't need to just tell you the negative sides of Scientology. I don't care. You want to do it? I'm all for the good sides of Scientology. I think there's a lot of good things in Scientology.
Yeah.
I know I'm putting you to sleep. It's fine. Camera, you're yawning. I think there are some good things in Scientology that are really good. There's some medium things and there's some really dark things. The trick is most people don't know the dark shit. And that's why you stay. That's why I stayed. Because I didn't know it. And if the minute you see it and you go in and mention it, they've got 10,000 documents to prove you're wrong. I'm wrong. And if I tell you something, they got to. I worked for RPR. You probably don't even know what RPR is, do you?
No.
It's Ron's Public Relations Office. Ron's Public Relations Office, guess what it's in charge of?
Public Relations of L. Ron Hubbard.
His name. Not L. Ron Hubbard, his name. Right? If they don't have his name fixed by the end of the week, they don't get libs. That's how serious it is. I worked on getting Dianetics up to #1. And we did. It was #1. And then guess what they did? We don't need you guys anymore. And they fired us. And guess what happened? It dropped off the list. And they came back and said, come on back. And we were in public. We're like, we can't just quit another job and come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, no. But at RPR, now I forgot what I was telling you about in the beginning. What was it?
You said about the dark sides of Scientology.
Okay. Ben Corden wrote the book Messiah or Madman. I'd never read it. I didn't even know about it. It came out while I was working at RPR. And all the media were setting up more and more interviews. We were really getting stuff going. And then overnight, they were all like, we don't want to interview your celebrities. We want to talk to Ben Corden. Because L. Ron Hubbard Jr. co-authored it. And I said, what the hell is this? They said, don't worry, we'll have it handled in 24 hours. So I'm thinking, I mean, it was very weird for me. It's Hubbard's son, right? Co-authored, it's supposedly. So within 24 hours, they come in with an affidavit saying, I never co-authored this. I had no problems with my father. Bada boom, right? And it's notarized. And I'm thinking, notarized must be official, right? So I thought, shit, they're right. You know, he must be alive. Now I'm out, I meet the author, and I say, what the hell did happen with that thing back then? You know what happened? They paid him off. Millions of dollars overnight to shut up. And
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
He's my buddy. He said Merry Christmas to me on Christmas Day. Sorry, dude.
Hello. So, are they texting you?
Don't talk to Tory. Forget about Osa for a minute. Well, like you have to do your thing.
Not true. Anyway,
I can think for myself, so it's not a problem.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
What the.
I like Andy. Andy's a genuinely nice guy. Even if he did try to set me up for crimes a couple times. But
Set you up for crimes.
you did,
If
man.
I'm generally a nice guy, I wouldn't set you up for crimes.
Well, I mean,
I would find the right crime and I would arrest you for that crime.
I know, but
Set you up.
you did try to.
There's
remember
no
you
setup.
said you found my truck and you didn't, and then
Find your
you
truck.
coordinated with Frank a couple weeks ago. You know, try to get me to chase Frank, but it didn't work. So
I did find your truck, but
you couldn't say
was
where it
not-
was. 'Cause you
I didn't
know,
wanna say-
look, you
I didn't
know-
wanna say
you
where it
know,
was.
Look, Andy, look at me. You know I know when you're lying, and you're lying.
I wasn't lying.
And I'm gonna stay here,
I
so-
found your truck.
Stay here.
I did find your truck.
No, you did. I'm gonna stay here, okay? Friend Steve Myers?
Oh, is this happening? You're going to tell us we got to get out?
Yeah, he's gonna tell us. Look how angry he is.
You're in private property, you can get off.
Okay.
Private property.
All right. How are you doing today?
Hey, hi.
You met my friend?
That's all you wanted?
Steve, talk to me, man. Don't tell me to fuck off.
The same with me here. You can't.
Oh. This is my friend Tory. Say hi to my friend. Look, I bought a friend for you to say hi to.
I told you. I warned you.
Oh, you don't have to be like that, Steve.
I told you. It's pretty pathetic.
That's
isn't
awesome.
It? Isn't it?
That's
it's
so
not
cool.
awesome.
It's great.
That's how they are. Why is it great?
I think it's awesome.
Which part of it?
Just, I don't know.
Did you see how he was though?
That was
He's
cool.
Really creepy.
That's great.
That's all I wanted.
That's all I wanted.
Well, this is all I want. I'm out of there. I'm not part of that group. That's all I want.